Today we're watching Season 3, Episodes 5 and 6 of Overlord. Enri gave in, and it seems like she's going to become the chieftain of the village, and Ainz was able to subjugate the two big bads that were kind of bothering them. They were great episodes, and I'm sure that these episodes will be too. And by the end of the video, we will be breaking them down. So without further ado, let's run the intro and hop right into this. Let's get going. Whoa, that's a lot. You gotta go. I gotta go chief it up. That's gotta be so traumatic for her though, having lost everyone and... Bro, she said, yo, it's literally my first day out here. Are they setting up... Is this us? This is us, right? Okay. They're gonna do a siege? More deserters? These are poison pots, son. I got them from Elden Ring. I get why she quit, but bro, whole career change. I'm more worried for them, like the goblins and our citizens and stuff, because Lupisregina ain't saving them. Whoa, something big. It looks just like the like goo. That dude is big. It did, but I mean it didn't take them out. Oh oh, at least I was gonna say at least it didn't hit y'all. Whoa, falling? That's hard. They're pretty calm too. Oh, to funnel them through the one way? Oh, they're really dumb though. What about the snakes? Ah, the spears. Bro, these guys suck. Oh, he hit you with goo? Yeah, he looks just like him. Because that is him. Did Ainz send him then? Is this the test for Lupisregina? I was gonna say, because that's crazy that he's the leader when I guess it's more common to be that big. Brother, now is not the time for a speech. He's looking right at us. Second entrance? The blue looking ones. Oh. Last time I checked, trolls have great senses of smell and hearing and stuff. Yeah. I love how some things are just universal across all fantasy. There's gonna be the moment that Enri goes Super Saiyan. They'll get sandwiched. Oh, she's with it though. That's what I love about Enri. She's just so down. Get this big old oaf. What? We're planning on getting hit? It's just big and dumb. Goop. Is that all it takes? That wasn't an... Oh, that's bad. Oh, you are... Oh, you know what? That'd be unfair. I'm not gonna make fun of you. Yeah. Right out the left. But that wasn't... Bro, you are getting absolutely juked out of your socks. Oh! Me at the dentist? This? Yo. Yeah, because it's dead. That's a lot of power. It is pretty crazy seeing the difference. He looked like a big old baby against Ainz. Yeah, but he threw it at his nose. Honestly, I didn't even mention that. That was a good toss. Me, I would have whiffed it. It would have went right past him. Damn, y'all gotta get to running then. Oh, but now the smell, it smells back. That was quick. Got out. Well, now it's a real fight. Doing what? Enri, this is yo, let's go. Let's go, Nphirea. Say it with your chest. That just got me so hyped. There you go. But the regeneration and all that. There's... Yeah! At least he's honest! Dude, it come from him being so confident to being backed up against the cage. Is it because they carry resistance to it, or because it's just way stronger than him? Nice! Us! He said I can take one! I can take one! Ew! Nah, I don't think you can take one. That's a lot of blood. Well, here comes Lupisregina at some point, right? Because you were one of the important ones. Okay, there we go. Don't lose faith. Bro, that hasn't been working. Get it in his eyes. Yo! But I see him in 4K. Yeah. Well, you got big problems now. Dude, her weapon looks so cool. Like a video game character? That makes sense. So, yo, that HP bar looking kind of low. You already said it, so lock in. Yo, what the? Oh my god! Mutilated it! An audience. So then I wonder if that was the test. We send the stronger thing towards the front of the village and see if Lupisregina like what she prioritizes maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Oh wow. My god, she's gonna be like Amelia. Never mind, we've already made it further. Wow. Oh, okay, that's cool. I thought, for some reason, I thought Enri was gonna get it, but that works. I wonder if Nphirea will make a connection because of Ainz being undead and a necromancer. And if he did what he asked him. Oh, okay. Oh my god, you gotta stop doing that. She hit her with the gauntlets. Bro, that thing has spikes on it. Game of Thrones. Throne. Yo, chill. Oh my god. I don't trust his people. They might be fine with it because she's complimenting it so much. Yo, she dressed all the way up and Nphirea just has the same fit on. So you just left them two by themselves? I know the majority of these maids are pissed off serving. Like, not mad, but like, man, I gotta give Tito human. You should. Yeah, she clearly loves sweets. Yeah, we got a penguin on that duty, so. Oh, they did tweak it a bit for Nemu. What? Oh, so we're eating a whole lot of bullshit. Y'all ain't got 11 herbs and spices? From Jotunheim? Hold on now, I'm a Wingstop fan. And for Nemu, we have fried chicken strips. What are half of these words?
こちらの方が良くないか。マナーなど気にしないで食べてくれたまえ。もう一人追加だと。
By the way, I've been told that it's Lupisregina, not Lupus, which does make sense because of the I guess connotations to lycanthropes and stuff through Latin, but it's interesting why they did that. And that's not the first naming thing that the subtitles have gotten wrong. Wow. You're still having this fake competition in your head? She loves you for you, bro. Yes. Bro, if every girl thought like that, they would say no to every dude unless Henry Cavill walked in the room, bro. Can we just be real? Like, sometimes you you gotta be realistic sometimes. Oh, man. Could you imagine, bro? She just leaves them for this big skeleton, bro. Oh my god. So we didn't get anything on, because I'm assuming that was a test. I don't know what the parameters were and what the expectation was. And we didn't learn anything further on that. So I'm guessing that next episode we'll learn a bit more on what the plan was there. I will say it's really mysterious the way he presented it. I said that it might just be him testing her priorities and seeing just how devoted she is to the specific task of protecting Lizzie, Nphirea, and Enri, and I guess Nemu by extension. So I was a little curious. I'm assuming that's what the test is, but realistically it could be a bunch of things knowing Ainz and Demiurge and the way their heads work. But it was funny because when I saw him walk up, I was thinking, damn, so there's just a bunch of y'all walking up. I had assumed that he became the leader and got this moniker and all this stuff because of his strength, one, but two, I mean, he looks very different just compared to everybody else. You can tell he's special. But the sword and all that, the fact that we just repurposed him immediately is kind of funny. And that would make sense because in my head, I was thinking, okay, well, they already sent forces supposedly towards this village in this direction. You would think that when Ainz found them in their cave and took them out and did what he did, he'd be able to interrupt them pretty quickly, but it looks like that wasn't the case. It's just that Ainz took them right then and there, like he told the snake, hey, gather your forces and let's lock in, and I'm gonna have you do something for me and prove your loyalty for me. So it looks like the people in that, or the ogres and trolls that were in that cave and the subordinates of the snake were the ones that were used, and the entire attack, but it seems like the entire attack was staged by Ainz, which would make sense because of a random straggler troll that was on the opposite side was the one that got close to Nphirea and Enri and all that stuff. So I'm assuming that's what the test was. I guess we'll see. But Nphirea did it. He confessed. He got his thing going. That's cool. Enri, I thought she was gonna Amelia him for a second and be like, I don't know what this feeling is. I care for you more than anybody else. I like you a lot more than anybody else. I need you in my life. When I look at you, I feel a little different than anybody else. I don't really know if I love you though. You know, I thought she was gonna hit him with that, but she was like, oh, well, is this what it is? He said, yo, it'd be very convenient for me if it was. And well, that's what it is. And that's how she described it at the end here as well. Now we're gonna discuss the potion, his grandmother, how we're gonna continue improving and iterating on this potion. He might contract him directly and take ownership of the village. I don't know what the plan is here, but this conversation is going to be pretty interesting, and hopefully they don't mess anything up, and hopefully somebody like Albedo or, you know, don't show up because they be losing it a little bit. So, and I just want a safe environment. Wait, did they already come to investigate, or did they just trap one? I mean, good luck. Are you serious? That's the tier? A death knight? That Ainz can just... Oh! Oh, he's gonna trip when he meets Ainz. Thank you for explaining that to me. Just exposition dump. Whoa! Ministry of Magic in the Baharuth Empire. Blue Rose, imagine. Call themselves Darkness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
帝国は随分と活気があるな。
So then we're gonna
歩く者たちの
take the step forward before they can.
エルニクス帝、流したちの王座から鮮血帝と呼ば
He
れ
has
て
a
いる
good
らしい
city.
改革を断行した影響だろうな。無能な貴族は廃し、平民でも実力者は取り立てている。
Respect that.
魔法の研究も
I
盛んで
respect that.
帝国の軍隊
I
は
think
あのよう
their
な専業兵士によって
antagonistic
構成されている。
stance with other countries is kind of unfortunate, but I respect that a lot. It's like I don't care what you come from. If you're talented, I'm gonna take you in.
我々から見ればそうだろう。徴兵する王国とは桁違いの戦力だ。
Dude, the detail on Ainz right now is crazy.
冒険者組合にでも行くとしよう。簡単な仕事でも受けて顔を売って
Further
おき
spread his name.
ゴミくずどもの方が多いとか。
組合の庇護を受けられないが、ルールにも縛られない。何かしらメリットがあるのだろう。
ナザリック地下国として成立させ、アインズール豪運の
And we're gonna do that through maybe the subjugation of the empire or controlling them.
大義名分を売るには効果的。
Or just maybe using their influence.
計画は立派なものだった。用意するのは難しい。それ
So he kind of has to go along with it.
サイは投げられた。
And it's too late.
王国の例の一件ですが、悪魔を撃退したのは漆黒のモモンというアダマンタイト級冒険者でした。
その悪魔はどうなったのだ。
逃亡したとの
The
話
the
です。
demon left, Gilgamesh.
王国は厳重な警戒をしていますが、悪魔が
Whoa,
姿を
buddy on the
現した
far
という
left
知らせ
looks
は
dope.
来ていません。
例年の戦を今年は無理に
To wager annual war against them? So then what's the purpose?
だいぶ絞り取ったしな。ファーロード・エルニクスの名において命ずる帝国史跡宮
I'm
廷
gonna
魔
call
法
you
使
Nyx. Hey, my cat's name is Nyx.
悪魔ヤルダ・バウトについて漆黒のモモンとやらも興味深いな。蝶を救ったというアインズール
Bro.
もしかすると戦いの時と同じような苛烈な戦いが
Yeah,
起こ
except
る
you
やも
guys
しれん
can't win this one.
おっかないですね。
バズ
まあ
would.
4人がかりならできるかもしれませんが。
勝てる相手ならば戦います。難しいようであれば逃げます。
Respect!
一応午前会議の場なんですか
I
ら。
will dip.
お前たち
I
は
can
そ
tell
れ
you
で
were
よ
the
い
tank.
そちらにつきましては、
Oh.
お知らせしたき儀がございます。
Oh, just the fact that they're in the city? It's gonna be really funny.
建物や道路
Really funny. When he investigates and finds out that they're all the same people.
悪魔と戦った王の意向をたたえ、ここに励んでおります。
I'm still convinced that Renner has some deal going on with
ヤルダバウトが求めていたとおぼしきマジックアイズを
Nazarick.
組合に調査させています。つかめるやもしれません。
Whoa.
ごきげんよう。
Oh, the older brother? I thought we had dirt on him.
ご子息とはいえ、午前に出るのは許されません。分際で口を挟むな。不敬罪で知って
Try it!
彼は私の身を守る王国戦士長。職務ゆ
They
え
be
の
so
発言をしたに
disrespectful.
過ぎない。
貴族だけがなれるもの。
I'm the
そんな
king.
ものを借りては危険ですぞ。
I do what I want.
何をかな。
兵を集めないのですか。
攻めてこないからですよ、兄上。
帝国が戦を仕掛けてくる
Bro,
は
this
ず。
shit is a game to
わ
them.
ざと時期をずらしてこちらの油断を誘っているのであろう。
Dude, the Empire is
帝国も
not
悪魔も全て
serious.
このバルブロが仕留めてみせましょう。
They have you right where they want you. Let's go!
腕を上げたな、ブレイン。
ブレインさん、
Don't get into his new shadow style simple domain though.
そんなやわじゃないよ。
数年後はどうなるか。
A few more years.
私はこれから護衛の任務がありますので。
俺は今日は休みだ。
しかしラナー王女直属の
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you got a job now?
またどこかにふらりと消えそうだな。ブレインが俺の後を継いでくれるなら助かる。
Oh, he's trying to. That's why he had that look on
あい
his
つを引
face.
き受けるはずがないか。
He's looking for a successor.
本当だってローバー。でっかい剣を2本背負ってた。凄腕だな。ところは大体知ってるが。
Dude, your design is
あんな選手は
sick.
見たことがない。俺たちとは空気が違う。
He looks like that big dude that
の
died.
を連れてたんだぜ。
どちらがお美しいですか。
正直。
Amina walks
そ
in.
の女の方が綺麗だった。こいつに
水を。
買い物行ってたんだっけ。
Is that Amina?
意味な。
Nabe is prettier. I just had to. You gotta be real.
ごめん、ハルシェ。
さて。
So how is this party gonna meet their unfortunate end?
他国に侵入して墓泥棒
Oh
をして
my
こいって
god,
こと
they're
だ
gonna
ね
go straight to Nazarick,
新
bro.
しい一般的な汚れ仕事さ。
今回の依頼者フェメール伯爵は鮮血艇
I
から
mean, it-
冷淡に扱われているという噂がある。追い詰められて
I was gonna say it was only a matter of time.
報酬は前に金貨200。非常に珍しい契
Yeah,
約
but
で
you guys aren't suspicious about it at all. I'm sure you guys are very strong, but
遺跡は未発見のものらしい。
確かにあの辺りに遺跡があるという
Yeah, 'cause it
話
just
は聞いたことがない。かつて都市や
the poor animals that lived in that
確認で
spot.
きなかった。 近くに小さな村があるから
Carne
できる
Village.
限り秘密裏の行動を要求されているってことだろう
Bro, you guys are gonna meet such a bad
今回の
death.
依頼を受けるかどうか
This is not good, bro. I feel so bad. Mr.
リ
Robert.
ーダーは
私に気を使っているとしたらドカンと報酬がっぽり
そういうこ
So
と
she
です
has
未知の遺跡に眠る
like
数
some
々の
attachment
品
that wouldn't make
That's
sense
it.
for her to go on a mission like this. Potentially.
感謝する
Okay. I guess we'll see.
だけどなアルシェ報酬でも親の借金を返すには足りないぜ
また待ってもらえる
Mm.
お前の親父にガツンと言ってやろうか
って聞かすべきですね
They will wait like the people trying to
神
evict
の
or
拳
punish or
の先
something?
ですかね
The
fists of God?
ところから始めない
Oh, they hate your parents.
もういい加減両親が返すべき妹たちは連れ出す
Ah, little sisters. Okay, here we go.
アルシェさん
Well,
が妹さんを
flash forward to 3 episodes where they're
危険
getting
な仕事はできない
dismembered in Nazarick, and she's thinking about her little
若は引退ですかね
sisters.
第3位会のマジックキャスターなら
問題は俺たちの方だな
え
You guys gotta come up with
え
a
第
job.
3位会の使い手タレントを持つ者はそうそういないでしょうマジックキャスターの力を持
Oh,
つか否
she's gonna see
か
Ainz
誰
and
も第
throw
7位会の
up.
使い手かまで見抜くのですから
Either that or
フード
he's
パラダイン
just
と同じタレントだからな
so much more. Oh, Fluter has that too. So he will too.
だが3人で仕事は危険すぎる
Because I was gonna say she's either gonna throw up when she sees him or he's gonna be so strong she doesn't even register
神
it.
殿のいてはならない身なんて助けるような仕事に就きたいですね
That has to be crazy. Living an entire life as an adventurer and retiring? Like, what do you even
どうする
do?
かな
Like, Red Bull
決め
athletes?
て良いことなのですかね
God damn!
はっきりしないって
Uh-oh.
思うわよ
Uh-oh, jealousy's gonna spread in this party.
お帰りアルシェ
それは今までうちになかった
それはね
Brother, aren't you in
今
debt?
朝のことだからだよ金貨15枚だったかな
Aren't you in severe debt?
もううちは貴族ではない
あのクソったれな皇帝が死ねばすぐに
Well, it's because you were trash and nobles that he removed you from power. Oh my god, the delusion with you guys is
何度
crazy.
も言っている通り無駄遣い
You're gonna use that to pay off your debt.
妹たちと家を出て暮らす
暮らしてこれたのは
Just
誰の
do
おかげ
it.
だと思っている
Why are you waiting? So, I mean, I guess it's family. It's not that simple. But if it's truly detrimental to the lives of your sisters, I would just take them and move countries. Screw it.
お姉様のお手って硬いよねでも大好き
Damn.
フォーサイト最後
It's gonna be the last adventure, alright. It's ironic. If only you guys had the foresight to not go.
依頼人の裕福な
Oh, they
懐に
fired
拍手ですね
hired a bunch of people.
リーダーたちが集まってるじゃない
したようにやはり何時
Wow.
も来たか
One of Mikola's
そちら
soldiers.
さんは初めてだな大噂は金がね適すると言われる天才剣士と組めて
Really?
かの御人が
Okay, okay, I like the
私エルダー
confidence.
ズルスにと言われるべきでしょうね
We got Shift Tree over here to the left.
フォーサイトの方々ですねハーフエルフですか俺の仲間に手を出すなよ今回の仕事に
Don't
関
lay
しては
hands on him. What, does he have a
それ
reputation?
ではすみましたし失礼
危険よ
Dragon Hunter,
ロー
Papatra
コもそう
Orange.
思いますか
So it looks like he has elves. That's
で感
weird.
染した確かに数年前に未長に匹敵する
From a few years ago, though.
王国戦士長に匹敵するのは剣の腕だけか
So how many people in total? They're all done.
大貴族だってほとんど持ってないのに
こちら
What,
の
like
馬
the
車
big
を
old
お使い
carriages
く
or
だ
the
さい
horses?
警備するための冒険者を雇っています
How much money does this
荷
mother
物
have?
運びくなのはわかるのですがね潰されていたでは困るのですが
Adventurers protecting the
モモンさ
camp?
んご
Oh.
紹介しますアダマンタイト級冒険者漆黒のモモンさん
Bro!
そしてチームメイトのナーベさんです
アダマンタイト
Dude, the dude that owns the place. It's his house.
一つ聞きたい
You're robbing his
君た
house.
ちはなぜ遺跡に向かう
そりゃ金ですよ
釣り合うだけの金を提示されたということか
納得がいくだけの金額を提
Wow.
示してもらって
He said straight up, yeah, it's enough money for my life.
本当にくだらないこと
You, oh my god. He tried to gauge if some of them were worthy of it. As if he can give somebody a pass. But it's not looking like it. See, this might seem like cope because it's kind of recent. Not recency bias, that's not the right word. What is it? Hindsight because I'm watching the show. But I'm too careful, bro. I'd lay out it'd be beneficial for our party members, their families, and their lives if we collect this money. We might retire after this. That's all we need. We just needed one more mission. You know, I would say just enough for it to not be too personal, but enough for everyone to be like, all right, he's a good guy. Bro, I'm trying to cover my bases. I refuse. And that might seem like hindsight because I know what Momon or Ainz is doing in this situation. But still, it is funny though. Like, the dude that's supposed to guard your camp, you're going to rob his crib. He's just gonna take out everybody at camp and then waltz in, and you guys are gonna go right into the spider's web, and you're trapped. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's tragic, bro. Wow. It is cool though. So interesting, because Arsh, she has this skill to be able to see basically your ability as a magic caster. I wonder what she thought when she saw Nabe. Did she think to herself, whoa, she is very strong? Did she get a good look? Or certain powers, do they kind of eclipse her ability to recognize who's strong and what their upper limits are maybe? Would that change depending on how strong you are? For example, would Arsh have a harder time seeing how strong Ainz is than Fluter? The fact that Fluter also has a skill and they went out of their way to establish that and he's the one that's investigating has me thinking he's gonna meet Ainz at some point and just lose it. And just say, you're my master now. Like something along those lines, you know? Especially because it feels like he's in the pursuit of greatness and strength. So then, kind of like a Geno Saitama situation where he'll witness it and then just want to be that and just get to that level. I don't know. Either way, the Empire is biting off way more than they can chew. Not to say that they shouldn't be confident, because the position that they're in, I can see why they would be. He came in, he got dismantled the other nobles that suck. Seems like he raised this country from the ground up to a great place. He kind of is questionable, does very violent things for no reason, but the kingdom has been through a lot. So he said, all right, we don't have to attack them this year. Why they're attacking them? It seems like they're prodding, and it seems more like a chess match for him, but people are kind of losing their lives over this chess match. So I don't know how to feel about it. However, he's more so prodding them rather than trying to take over, it seems. And he kind of pities them. And he has very strong people. So I guess the confidence makes sense, especially because this world hasn't seen a threat on the level of the likes of Ainz probably ever. But anybody even close to that cliff of power, been a long time. But again, people like Ainz is very strong and he's still wary of everything. And it's going to be their downfall because they're going to investigate. They're going to get too curious and we're going to take them out. And that sucks for them, but it is what it is. And you just know Foresight is going to, man, they love making me care for these characters a lot before they take them out. And it does suck because I feel if they were able to describe their situation to Ainz, he'd be understanding enough to at least let Arch go. Those poor girls are never going to see their sister ever again from this point onwards, are they? Oh, man. Either way, though, the politics, we advance, we move forward. This looks like a raid. The story seems to be moving very, very quickly here. So somebody let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, if you guys will let me know, are they cutting a lot here? Or is the pacing quick? Because it feels like the story's ramping up very fast here. You know, it just, I don't know. I'm not complaining about it. It doesn't seem so quick that it's bad. I'm just saying it's definitely moving a lot quicker than previous seasons. Maybe the other seasons were slower because they were building up our characters and building up the world around it. And now that we have that base and foundation, we can kind of roll through the big plot points. But either way, next episodes should be very interesting to see what Ainz decides to do with these new intruders and adventurers. In the meantime, though, if you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or follow my Patreon, linked in the description down below. You'll gain access to early uncut and exclusive reactions that you can decide on and influence. That should be it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.